Hello, we're going to go ahead and do the choose function, and we're going to do it using two spreadsheets. So we're going to start first of all. I do have the developers already installed, which you can do that easily from the add-on option here. And once you get that there, you will know you should be able to do something like custom ribbons, and one of the option here is developer. If you wanted to check it and add it, so you'll be able to see what I have here. Just to make it a quick review, I'm going to go to the insert here, and I'm going to, there's two of them. There is form control and there is active control. We don't want to really mess with the active X control. We're going to go ahead and do the form control. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this combo box. Before I do actually mess with this, I'm going to go to the second sheet, and I'm going to put values here. For example, Texas. Let's go ahead and put that. It's 8.25% for the tax rate. We could do here Virginia, or let's go ahead and leave it capital 9.2.5, and let's go ahead and say Florida. Let's say 7.25% or 50%. Here we go. So we have three states. Also, I'm going to allocate the cell that is going to return a value from the combo box when I select one of those items. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get to the home here and put this actually to remind me that this is the value that is going to return, the value that's going to be returned by the combo box. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the sheet 1 and click on the right buttons. On the right button, say Format Control. It's going to ask me where is the input range. The input range is coming from here, from the second sheet, and says where is the cell link. That's mean where is the result after I do the select, where it's going to be. I'm going to tell it to put it right here, so I selected it. It's easier to really see it, so you'll be able to understand how you can do it. I'm going to click anywhere here to get the focus out of the combo. And as you notice, I have added Florida, Texas, and Virginia. I know Florida is number 1, Texas is number 2, and Virginia is number 3. So if I go ahead and select Texas here, for example, in the combo box, if I go to sheet 2, as you notice, you see that this value actually represents 2, meaning it's like an array. We have the array that starts with counting 1, because most arrays start with 0. And if I go back to it, again, select, let's go ahead, Florida, as you notice, we're going to get 1. If I go back to it, also, I select Virginia, you will see that I go ahead and see the 3. So we understand the relationship between adding those to the combo box, selecting a value from the combo box, and you're going to find one of those values here. Okay? How are we going to use the choose? Okay. If, assumingly that actually I bought 3 items here. Item 1, just to make it very quickly. Let me go ahead and close the gap here. Item 1. And here we go. And these are the prices for that. $5, another $5, 4.4, and this is the subtotal here. Okay, and subtotal is going to be the addition of all these, as you notice. And notice that we're going to actually do the tax due, but we don't know what state we want, so we're going to go ahead and select the tax as follows. If I change that to Florida, it should really represent the Florida value. which is really the 7.5%. If I chose Texas, it's going to be 8.25 and Virginia 9.50. So I'm going to go back to sheet 1, and here what we're going to do, based on the selection of this, we're going to really reflect that value coming from the combo box to here. If I selected Florida, it's going to give me really the 7.5%. So the function is a choose, okay? And it choose what? I'm going to go and click on here, second here, and choose this link, okay? I could go back to this one here and keep editing. But you see, remember, this is actually coming from, it's supposed to be coming from sheet 2. This one here, sheet 2. We could edit it here directly, comma, this is going to be the value to be returned if Florida was selected. Okay, so the first value is going to be Florida, comma, this is when the second value is 2, and comma, and this is when the value is 3. So here we go. What happens here, let me go ahead and format that as a, of course, we need to have, let me go ahead and do that, 2 of those. So because I selected Florida, it's going to give me 7.5%. It's selected Virginia, it's going to be, and here we go. What I could do actually with the choose, which is choosing a value, if the value was 1, it's going to go to sheet 2, G5. If value 2 is going to go to sheet 2, G6. If the value of F2 is a 3, it's going to go to sheet 2, G7. I like to put all my data really in one sheet so they doesn't bother me in my way. And this way I know where they are, and I could go ahead and change them. For example, if I wanted to change the tax rate, I could do that very easily. And not only this, I could actually calculate that directly by taking whatever the choose function is going to return back to me, multiply that by the subtotal. In order, of course, this now, since I'm not showing you as a percentage, I'm going to change the format to actual currency. Okay, so it's going to be also currency. I'm going to click on the format to do the whole thing here is currency. So what we need here to do is the total, and here is actually the sum of those two values, and here we go. And that should really explain how choose function works. Choose function right here. Okay, the only thing that might confuse you that I'm working actually across multiple sheets, which really that's what we should do in the real work. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. More than anything, I hope you learned something. You take care. Bye-bye.